Soros and the left are going to lose, folks. People want freedom. They know Venezuela, North Korea, everywhere, hell. They know every leftist city is a bunch of rich, tax-exempt people. They know the Democrats have 3 times the money the Republicans do in national studies. But they want to play class warfare and envy. They are the greedy rich people that don't want you to be wealthy. Donald Trump does. If you are receiving this transmission, you are the resistance. You know, I told the story about how I took my daughters and 5 of their friends, 2 carloads, down to San Antonio from Austin last weekend to go to Six Flags. And my daughters go to private school, but 3 of the other girls go to public school. And I'm just saying these are public school girls. And they were ages 15 to 13. And I thought Ted Nugent was riding with me in the car. My wife went down with the baby in her car with my younger daughter. And I drove with my older daughter and her 5 friends. And these weren't talking points. These girls, it was like an hour and a half of my own radio show. And they knew who I was from memes and stuff, but this was all from their dads and their moms. And I was just thinking, man, imagine if they went and had rallies and spoke. I mean, they were smart, just empowered. They were talking about feminism and how the government wants to take control of women and break up families so that they can control and dictate reproduction. And they just knew everything. And I was very pleased to learn they weren't getting it from my show. Soros and the left are going to lose, folks. People want freedom. They know Venezuela, North Korea, everywhere, hell. They know every leftist city is a bunch of rich, tax-exempt people. They know the Democrats have 3 times the money the Republicans do in national studies. But they want to play class warfare and envy. They are the greedy rich people that don't want you to be wealthy. Donald Trump does. We're going to go to break, come back with Dr. Corsi with just staggering news. And I say that because I go, this is incredible, that's incredible. It is all incredible. And they're far from breaking my will and my spirit. I feel stronger than ever, but I have reached a point where I was getting ready this morning at like 7 a.m. reading news, and I got a huge headache because I can't come up with words strong enough to describe how bad the globalists are. I mean, there's just stacks of news of them devil worshiping and torturing women in dungeons and, you know, the Clintons and all this. I mean, and I know, and then one side of me, the reason I get exhausted is I go, man, you're really up against devil worshipers. You ought to, aren't you scared? That's kind of like your conscience talks to you, your brain war games thing. I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm scared of them winning. And then they're like, oh, we're not with this guy that brands the women and got arrested and has them in dungeons and all this, that is buddies with the Clintons. Oh, and then you go look at the people's accounts, and they're all like tweeting the spirit cooking lady and how much they love her. And it's just so creepy, man. I mean, oh, these people want to run our lives. They've all got armed bodyguards, and they don't want us to have guns. I mean, I hate these people. I really do. And it's because I love my children so much that it's revolting. I liken it to, have you ever had to dig a dead animal out of your air conditioning vents in your house, your central heating and cooling? I've done it. I have fished a dead raccoon out. Back when I just got my first house and didn't have money to have people come tear it all out and do it, I went in and did it. And we've been on vacation, so it had worms all over it, you know, but I got that sucker out of there. And I threw up a couple times. My dad one time had a dead possum. He had the same nightmare at his house. And I asked him, he has money, had money back then. I said, why'd you do it? Oh, I just did it. He's from the country. But that's what I like at Hillary and Abramovich. All these people are like rotting dead possums. But I can't just get them out of the vent and then throw up, you know, get them in the trash and vomit and forget about it. That's Hollywood is like a giant. When I see Hollywood red carpets, I see, or Jim Carrey, I like see rotting dead possums. I'm serious. It's like I get nauseous because I know what they are. They're just fried, screwed up, evil little people who are into themselves and can't stand the fact that we're straight-backed, straight-necked, strong, virile, God-fearing. They see us, and it reminds them of what trash they are, what disgusting filth they are.
You know, someone very profoundly once said many years ago that if fascism ever comes to America, it'll come in the name of liberalism.
I'm a nasty woman.
If you are receiving this transmission, you are the resistance.
It's the claim that the August protest was some sort of left-wing plot. Who, you might ask, would say something so offensive? An elected representative who's serving right now in the U.S. Congress.
And look at the background. George Soros is one of those people that actually helps, back these individuals. Who is he?
My understanding is that you went out with this protector of yours who swore that you were his adopted godson.
Yes.
Went out, in fact, and helped in the confiscation of property from the Jews.
That's right. Yes.
Was it difficult?
Not at all.
Do you think George Soros funded the neo-Nazis who marched in Charlottesville?
Wouldn't it be interesting to find out?
These conspiracy theories were first spread by radio talk show host Alex Jones.
Is this lost on anyone? George Soros is a famous Nazi collaborator.
From the front lines of the information war, it's Alex Jones.
InfoWars Life Brain Force Plus is our #1 selling product by leaps and bounds, and for a good reason. Going back about 5 years ago, we did research on what top selling nootropics were, what were most popular, what were best, what people liked, and we made it even stronger. Then we cut the price because leading competitors have 5 to 7 times markup. We only have 150%, and then it helps fund our operation. Well, now it's 50% off. That means we've got a 25% markup, and we've got it paired with the Real Red Pill that takes about 7 days to kick in. Brain Force takes about 30 minutes. But the two go together. It's the Mind and Body Challenge. They're both 50% off individually, or together they're 50% off and free shipping with the combo at InfoWarsLife.com. But it's got to end in a couple days because both of these bestsellers are about to sell out. InfoWarsLife.com to get your Brain Force Plus and Real Red Pill today.